Welcome, everyone. I want to tell you a story about a company that has reinvented the wheel. So I guess the first question you would ask was, why on earth would you do that? And it's because we saw some problems. So let me give you a little background about wheels. In those countries where we are either patented or patent pending, there are some 400 million shopping cart and trolley wheels. Shopping cart wheels are replaced every 2 years. They weigh 12 ounces. They are not recycled. They are discarded into landfills. Our wheels are different. They are modular in design. The rim, like the rim on your automobile, is a one-time installed device engineered to last the lifetime of the cart. The tire is just like the tire on your automobile. When it fails, it can be replaced. Unlike the tire on the automobile, our tire is a single material, and it can be directly recycled and reincarnated into another tire. So let's look at these two wheels from sustainability standpoint. So remember, in 2 years, we're going to throw the everyday common wheel into landfills, and they're going to remain there for 1,000 years. So that's 200 million times 12 ounces discarded to landfills each year. There is nothing sustainable about that. Our wheel, simply you reuse the rim and you replace the tire. Remember, it's recyclable. So we turn 200 million wheels at 12 ounces going to landfills to zero. That is sustainable. Now let's look at eco-efficiency. You know, when you throw this everyday common wheel into a landfill, one comes along and has to replace it. Well, it just didn't get this way. So what has to happen is you have to go to Earth, glean resources, process those resources into a wheel that weighs 12 ounces with 4 parts. Our way is we only have to go glean 3 ounces of material to make the wheel complete. And when you do that, you reduce your depletion of natural resources by some 75%. And that is eco-efficient. Let's talk about the economy. That's pretty simple. We've got a 12-inch wheel, 4 parts, hubcaps, bearing, rims, and tire. And that's what happens during the replacement period. We just have to get 1 part, 3 ounces. The cost savings are obvious, and they extend to everybody. That makes it economical. So let me recap real quick. The old wheel, everyday wheel, it's not repaired, it's not reused, it's not recycled, it's simply waste. And that's a problem. Our wheel, we give you the right to reuse the rim, to repair it with another tire, and to recycle the one you remove. That's the solution. So the answer to the original question is why we did this? Because we have come up with a wheel that is better for people, for planet, and for profit. I'm going to show you real quickly how a restoration occurs. And I want you to take notice that the axle remains intact. We do not remove the rim or the wheel from the yoke or the caster to do this repair. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a common tool, it's just a punch, and I'm going to punch out 2 locking pins. And they function much like the master link on a bicycle chain, which kind of holds everything down and intact. And once you have them removed, we're going to peel off the tire like pulling paper towel off of a roll. We're going to recycle this one. We're going to get another tire and we're going to stretch it around the rim. And we're going to reinsert the locking pins. And I'm just punching those in with a little flat surface. And once you've done that, in about a minute, you have your cart back in operation. No longer do you need to triage carts, if you don't want to, waiting for service providers to come by and put them back into play. You can insource this procedure. It's easy, it's safe, pretty quick. Or you can continue to use professional service. If you insource, obviously, the savings will be even more dramatic. Are there any questions? Thank you.
Are these wheels currently being implemented anywhere?
Yes, Gene, can you hear me? Yes, we are in field trial. We're out of testing. Independent tests have been completed. We're asking to kind of expand those some, and now we are fulfilling field test requests at some of the largest retail grocers in North America.
The market size is obviously huge. I'm wondering if there has been early conversations to test them out with a retailer yet.
Well, we are testing them out with retailers. So I met with a very large grocery retailer a couple of weeks at their flagship store, and they are. I'm waiting on shipping instructions at this very moment. Now, 2 shopping cart manufacturers have tested our wheel, and the conclusion is that our wheel outperforms similar wheels of any kind. One of those shopping cart manufacturers went so far as to say that our tread, which is the intellectual property, is superior to their incumbent wheel. Now, the way they determine that is that they will take a caliper and they will measure pre-test from center of hub to outside diameter. And then once the test is completed, they'll measure that distance again and look at the shrinkage of the tire. And what that means is if we are shrinking less, we are lasting longer, which is good news for everybody.
I would love to learn about the composition of your team, how many people in their roles, and what you need going forward to take this product to market for real.
Our team, we have, I'll put this up. I'll put the slides of this presentation. I'll put that up so that people can refer to it. In that deck will be our team executive board members and our executive team members, and there'll be 7 of them. They vary in experience. One of my board members is here today. He's in the manufacturing business, has nothing to do with wheels. And another of our executive team members used to be CEO of one of the 2 largest shopping cart manufacturers in North America. So the rest kind of vary in experience. All are successful business people, and I rely on them quite heavily. So let me see the other part of your question.
What do you need going forward to take this product to market for real?
So for real, really the only thing that we need at this point, because our internal testing is confirmed by independent testing. We're confident that we have a settled product at this point. We're ready to go. We're ready to get into production. At this point, what we will do is we'll populate field trials at 4 of North America's largest grocery retailers. And in, let's say, 90 days, they will take a look and make a decision as whether or not they want to give us a purchase order for wheels. That's going to take, I would say, 60, 90 days before we'll know something. But at this point, it's just getting them out where people can test them and kind of play around with them and see for themselves. They can see the actual test results. We share the test results from the cart manufacturers, but they just want to take a hold of them and feel them and make sure. And we encourage them to get do some customer intercepts and get customer reaction to going green where they never thought they could before. So that's basically it, is just getting them out. We need
We do have a manufacturer.
We have a manufacturer. If you're thinking about, are we ready to scale up? Yes, we are. Our manufacturer is Gulf Rubber and Plastics. They have engineering facilities also in New Zealand and manufacturing in Vietnam. They're a U.S. company, and we have distribution center at Gulf in Mooresville, North Carolina. So pretty close to Food Line, as a matter of fact.
Aware of any competitors?
So, competitors. Jane, we have a utility patent on this product, the rim. We have a utility product on the tire. We have a design patent on the rim, and we have a design patent on the tire, all issued in the United States. We have utility patents in Canada, in the UK, in the EU, and Australia, English-speaking countries, of course. We are patent pending. There is no competition, period. Nobody has a wheel that touts sustainability, eco-efficiency, and economy. This will reduce the total cost of cart ownership. It'll eliminate massive amounts of plastic waste going to landfills, and it requires 75% less material to keep your cart rolling. No other cart wheel does that. This intellectual property would extend not only to cart wheels, but our patents cover larger diameter wheels And if a single segment tire won't do the trick, the patent covers multiple segments. So we're pretty covered in that. There is no competition, no competitors whatsoever.